Okay, back to your Series 5, Episode 3, Victory of the Daleks. Back to what I was saying. And this is a side of the Doctor that Amy hasn't seen yet, and it's obviously going to be very different for her, the oncoming storm part of his personality, and she doesn't understand fully why he's being that way towards the Daleks, because she obviously doesn't remember Stolen Earth and Journey's End. And I couldn't blame her either, because the Daleks were not that menacing. To be honest with you, not the Rusty T Daleks, the new Daleks. I mean, she wasn't scared by the older Daleks because she didn't remember what happened. She wasn't scared by the newer Daleks, in my mind, because they just really weren't that menacing. You know, it's like the Daleks are the many colors. Seriously? Seriously. I was half expecting to see a purple one, and then a green one, and a pink one. I mean, come on. Are we for real here? That definitely hurt. That definitely hurt the heart right there when the new Daleks destroyed the 3 old ones, because that was kind of like destroying everything that was left that was Russell. So that there's nothing left. Completely new slate. And I get that, you know, he's trying to move on and be different. But the Daleks just, he didn't make them look scary at all. The other Daleks, when they didn't even have to say 2 words. When they floated past you, you just could sense, you knew that they were inherently evil. These Daleks, they float past you and you just want to laugh. Because, I mean, seriously, with the many colors? How is that in any way, shape, or form menacing? Maybe that's why Amy wasn't taking it as seriously as she should have. She's going to have to, though, at some point. She's going to have to start taking things more seriously than what she is. Right now, she's riding on the innocence train, but she's not going to be able to keep that up for too much longer, which is why I think the doctor needs to sit her down and have a talk with her and explain to her. I mean, he doesn't have to tell her all about the Time War, but he has to at least explain to her why the Daleks are as evil as they are, because he's already concerned at the fact that she doesn't remember anything. And it probably has to do with that crack, that fissure. That's, I don't know if it's erasing memories or rewriting history or what. But he doesn't seem to be investigating it, if he even knows it's there. Maybe now he has to, because now he's seen that something's definitely wrong. She should remember this, and she hasn't. Something is wrong. But I think she hasn't grown up from that little, I mean, in some ways she has grown, but in others she's still that little 8-year-old girl who sees him as the winsome, crazy, bedraggled doctor that runs around the stars in his little crazy blue box. And she can't see him that way anymore. She hasn't been on all that many adventures with him, but this dealings with the Daleks should show her that his life is insane and very dangerous. I think she's beginning to see that. And hopefully when episode 4 comes and she is involved with the Angels, she will realize that his life is extremely dangerous. And sometimes if you're not careful, he won't come back. But she doesn't really know anything about him. He hasn't told her about Donna or Rose or Martha, and I don't think that he will. To be honest with you, I don't think he's going to tell anything. I think he wants to keep her solely on the other side of the room, you know, like 10 arms lengths away. And maybe he's trying to impress her just a little bit, but he's not as concerned with it as he used to be, or as he would have been before. He's more in it for himself. And she's just a good friend to kind of have. But he cares for her, but he doesn't quite have that closeness for her that he had before with the other 3. And I don't think he ever will again. He was too hurt before, and I know he doesn't want to be in that place again. He physically cannot be in that place again. It will destroy him. That's why he's keeping himself closed off. But eventually he's going to have to talk to her at least about this, at least about the Daleks and the evil that they represent, because she can't just run around acting like in the plan like it doesn't matter. Like, oh, it's okay. You're the doctor. You'll save the day. You'll take care of it. Ooh, I'm sorry. You could be the bravest person in the world, but even Jack knew that when he heard exterminate, exterminate, he knew that it was over, that they were gonna die. The only reason he even survived was because of an incredible stroke of luck on the TARDIS's part to keep the Doctor alive. If not for that, the Daleks would have destroyed the entire planet. Actually, would have destroyed reality itself. But yeah. And then this whole thing with, have you ever fancied someone you knew you shouldn't? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please, let's not let this happen again. We don't need this. I was liking the whole thing with him and Donna being just friends. It was good for him. It helped him to heal. He cannot heal this way, having to deal with someone who's going to fall for him again. No. Hopefully he'll keep her at enough arm's length that she won't even try anything. She really should concentrate more on... She hasn't even thought about the fiancé that she left behind. She really needs to think about that one. Okay, that's almost another Mickey in the making. Oof. Preview for next week's episode. Time of the Angels. I think it's going to be really good. It's going to go back to that, dangerous doctor, dangerous adventures. It's really going to, now we're starting to really throw our, get our feet into it, not just dipping the toes, but really diving in. It's going to be really good. The Angel story is one of the ones from season 3 that I really liked. Even though it was Dr. Light, I thought it was very suspenseful. Very much it's a very suspenseful episode, and I think that's it's going to be like that here, only more. I know that River Song is going to be in it. I don't really like her that much, but I don't care. Maybe she'll stare at one of the angels and it'll suck her back into 1913 or something, which wouldn't be so bad. But that's just me, because I just don't like her. But I'll just deal with her. It looks like it's going to be really good. And can't wait till next Saturday to see it. Hopefully this experience will turn Amy around and she'll start to take things a little more seriously and understand understand all the aspects of the Doctor's life and what traveling with him really truly entails, and that it is dangerous. She needs to think about that. So until next week, see you then. Peace out till Saturday.